My name is Kay Dennison. I'm a musician. I'm 90 years old. I get a lot of enjoyment out of what I do. I like what I do, and I'm grateful that I can do it. Well, I played for Tony Bennett way back in the 50s when he was starting up at one of the clubs. I've heard him since, and he's really come a long way. Then I started playing in nightclubs, and I played at the Standish Hall when they rebuilt it after the fire. Started off playing for hockey games at the old auditorium. I played for the Queen one time at the Chateau Laurier for a dinner, which was quite nice. But the Governors Generals, I think there was eight or nine. And I used to play for wrestling matches, which I didn't enjoy, but I did it. It was just in between music, in between the bouts and so on. I've been with Grey Jazz for about 20 years, and I've played with various other bands in between. Yeah, my husband died. It was either me sell the house, and I didn't want to do that. I have a different relationship with my three sons. They're all different. Kenny was always, I think, a little closer to me because he was a little more outgoing. And he was single and living on his own, so we decided we'd try it, and he'd come and stay with me.
Well, this is the house my father built at the end of the Second World War, and it's the only house that my mother knows after when she got married. So that was about 70 years ago, so I've been here about 65. But then I moved out when I was about 18 and came back when I was 55. And she's still just as good a cook as she ever was.
Actually put the lid on it when you turn it on.
For me, I'm living the dream. I think this is great. I mean, it'd be pretty tough to get a better situation than this. She's just about the only woman that'll put up with me, I guess, you know, so. But she's pretty incredible. Well, New Horizons was a wonderful opportunity, you know, it was almost like something that my friend Barry and I were just looking for, you know, old people get trained in a musical instrument that they've always wanted to play. I mean, what a good deal that is, you know? So, and the gentleness and the patience they use to train us, and they make it seem so simple by breaking it down into very small steps for us that, and at the end of the day, you feel like you've actually played a song, you know, so it's great. Sometimes I feel bad. I actually get her to play the song and I tape it so that I can just play the tape over and over again instead of making her play it live over and over again. But it's great, you know, like she can make me sound so good. And she'll tell me when I'm not playing so good.
Well, I'm glad I didn't push it when he started, but because I pushed it enough when he was a kid, and he was interested in football and hockey and everything else.
We seem to be getting better, you know.
They're doing okay. They even got a gig coming up.
Playing for the president.
Yeah.
Of the Duck Club. My mother's case is sort of a special case because music has been such a key part of her life. You know, what would she do if she wasn't doing music? You know, lose interest in what she's been doing all her life. I mean, I think it's such a driving force for my mother that it's particularly special for her.
don't know what the legacy would be, except they'd know me. People would know me as a musician, but it was worth it all to me because I loved doing it, and I'm happy that I had that in my life because I was doing something I liked or loved. I think lots of people could do what I do if they didn't have the chance to try, that's all. I'll go as long as I can, as long as people will listen.
Before you go, who played for the Montreal Canadiens, the Montreal Junior Canadiens, and the Russian national team? One player. My mom.